welcome into the Bullshit Pretend Friends Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I'm Gordo. With me is Bergs. We are your hosts.
How are you, mate? What's going on?
How? Yeah. Oh,
How's your
I didn't
season?
even have a match up today, but my heart, man, after today, fucking hell. That was some tense prelims.
The prelims actually went down the wire, didn't they? They were fucking. Couldn't imagine being in that position, you know.
Classic. The prelims are always better than the final.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be. It's going to come down to two players, whether it's a good final or a shit final. Really, it's going to come down to whether Giannis and Doncic play. We could kind of Beast Bowl type if they both don't play, you know, kind of like Magic.
I reckon we're expecting Giannis back. And I mean, the Lakers fan in me is saying hopefully Luka misses, but also the boys club in me is saying hopefully Luka misses.
Well, look, we're going to get a new winner, so I think the league can be pretty happy about that.
That's good,
I don't really care who wins, to be honest with you, because we're getting a new winner. Serge probably deserves it a bit more than Bahrain, because, you know, Bahrain doesn't even doing his commissioner work anymore. And Serge has obviously been the bridesmaid and the fucking fat bridesmaid a few times.
Okay, but do you think that maybe Matt deserves it more because even though he doesn't do his commissioner duties, he's done more commissioner duties this year than Serge has made, like, communications with the group?
I like Serge's drive-by banter though, so probably the wrong person to ask that question. I think with Serge, less is more.
But there needs to be something.
Like, Serge's drive-bys and Bahrain's commissioner work are pretty much the same quantity.
I feel like Serge averages less than a message a month.
Yeah, so, that's how poorly Bahrain's commissioner work is now. That's how little he does in this league.
I definitely just miss all of them then, because I never see any of these drive-bys.
I wouldn't be disappointed if whoever won. Having a new winner is great. It means you have to listen to fucking Simo, Aaron, and Buddha. So,
I mean, they'll still bang on about being. No, let's not.
They can have that. They deserve to have that, but they can shut the fuck up when there's a new champion.
So I think it's funny how both of these guys kind of fell into the final as their opponent snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's pretty much how it was. Like, Richo went from having the perfect week against me to absolutely shitting the bed.
The no turnover.
Yeah.
The no turnovers guy had 19 turnovers in one day on the last day.
It was great to watch because fuck him after last week. His perfect week. Like, he couldn't have had a better week against me to then shit the bed and lose to someone's team who shat the bed just as bad as him. This was his chance. Like, whoever played Bahrain had the best chance to make the final. Because the other game was actually a decent final. Like, pretty final as in stats wise. They were pretty high up there. Simo absolutely he pulled a surge today.
He did. He pulled a surge. So let's cover this properly.
Yeah, we should.
So James says to me, well, I looked this morning and he didn't have Lopez on his field. He hadn't started Lopez.
Yep.
Maybe you should start Lopez Simo with Giannis out.
Yeah, Giannis. Yep. Probably.
And he's like, however long later. No, I'm going to start Holiday because Kyrie's out and Luke is out. So this Aaron Holiday fuckwit, sure.
So look, he started the day 16 points in front with two less players, right? So technically speaking, you probably wouldn't go for points, right? But relying on Holiday to win your steals on a final day of a prelim final, just because there's a couple of injuries, like, the chances weren't high anyway. He's a 0.4 steal guy, right? But I know he's got a history of getting steals when he gets minutes, but you can't be relying on that on a prelim final day.
Well, it's not even about like that decision, that part of the decision. It's that simply
He would have won.
He's lost by 14 points.
He would have won.
Holiday scored 3. So you take away those 3, that's 17-point deficit.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez scored 19. He wins by 2 points.
He'd be in the final right now.
We would have a rematch from last year.
Surge for 7 players only scored 109 points.
That's actually quite funny.
Six players, actually. He'd average less than 20 points a game. For Surge is insanely low. That would usually be 130 to 150 for 6 games, right? Randall shot 5 of 24 for crying out loud. CJ McCollum got 26.
Vintage Julius Randle.
Shot 8 of 20. So Kevin Hertz scored 9 points in 19 minutes and 2 of 7 after having a pretty big week and a bit. So his scoring was way down, and he only got 2 steals from 6 players today, and he won steals. So James got 3, 2 from Rozier, 1 from Levine, and Serge got 2 from Buddy Hield. So 10 players, they only got 5 steals between them.
That is a massive yike.
Himself. I don't care what anyone says. I understood a decision's been made, but it's a choke, right? Hang on a sec. Hitting my kids, I'm assuming. Public holiday. But I don't understand relying on Holiday. I can't get it. He choked. As far as I'm concerned, he choked. He'll be kicking himself, and he knows it. He'll say some smart-ass comment in the chat. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Bergs. Whatever. But you deserve it after your cowardly actions early in the year. Karma finally got you, bro. All right? So, we might be the rats, but you're a coward, and the karma came back to you, bud. Okay? And you let the perennial choker who chokes more than a fucking prostitute on a Friday night beat you in a prelim final when he gave you the perfect chance. No jar, no donk kick. I know you were missing KD, I get that. But Serge was for the taking, and you cost it yourself, bro. Unlucky. You're still a 2-time champ, though, so you got that.
I can't believe that you just harped back to your first matchup in fucking November or whatever it was.
That cost me
this man holds a grudge.
That cost me 3rd or 4th spot, mate. A coward. So cowardly behaviour. Good thing about karma, it always comes around and gets you when you least expect it. Yeah, it took about 20 weeks, but we got there.
I'm not sure. Okay, sure. We'll go with that. Yeah, sure.
But congratulations to Serge. Congratulations to Bahrain, obviously. The Choker versus Forever Kevin. One of them are going to lose their title of that name after next week.
Yeah, I guess so. Good luck to Matt.
Yeah. Well done to Richo on his 4th place.
Yeah, well done to is Simo 3rd? Is that how that works?
Yeah, whatever. Hypothetical matchup. I haven't looked at it. We should look at it. Let's play a little hypothetical. He's trying to claim he finished higher, so he gets 3rd, but he can fucking suck a dick.
Did he?
Yeah, he did finish higher. Yeah.
That's
why I played him in the first first week. Let me just get this up, mate. We'll decide right now on the Ratcast, and we make the final decision. Who would have won that matchup? Okay, so let me find the teams. There's Ben 10. Oh, I thought they run under each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Simo won 6.
This is riveting content.
Simo finishes 3rd. Richo finishes 4th. It's official. The Ratcast has spoken. Unlucky, mate. You just made up the numbers again, Richo. Bad luck, buddy.
I think all we do is speak.
Only because he got so personal with me this week. I wouldn't really care.
Did he get personal? He wouldn't remember getting personal. He was in Thailand for the whole week. That's probably why he shut the bed so bad.
It was this week, yeah. I don't know. Was he still in Thailand, was he? I don't know when he got back.
He got back on Saturday night.
Well, sucked in. Out of the non-winners, he was the one I didn't want to win. Only because he's like claiming he's Port Adelaide Magpies AFL premierships, you know.
You're a friendly, reasonable guy, Benjamin.
Now, look, I think the result that happened, the two best teams making the final for the year, it's good to see.
Is that the first time that we've had 1 and 2 just make the final?
I could research that and get back to you next week, I guess. But it would, I don't know. Last year it definitely wasn't.
Just just research it and put it in the chat.
Look, I'll let you know. I'll quickly do some research on that. I'm sure there's been a first or second maker before.
We need a stats guy here to just like look up shit when we're in the middle of talking. So what is our predictions for
for baseball?
I suppose we should mention the other one.
Oh yeah, we should.
Very standard.
Really
well,
so
we'll just
Thomas the Tank Engine showed why he should have been tanking and absolutely obliterated Buddha. That was over early in the week. Some of his he had the most assists for the week. Shaky, by the way.
He also had the most healthy team for the week.
Yeah, he probably did, but he got the most assists, so you give it to him. Right? Hey, mate, you can only play who you can play, mate. All right? Sick of these I got injuries. Well, it doesn't matter. The other game looked like it was Baker started like a house on fire. His fucking potatoes. But as expected, they died in the arse. Strobe's definitely, I think, played his best team. I didn't check it at all, not once. And actually, yeah, he comfortably won, really, in the end, as he should. Like, if you lose to Baker, you're pretty bad. But Baker's week wasn't terrible. It was just
like by Baker's standards.
Yeah, it was like an average week, but for Baker's standards, it was very good. So look, so it's Buddha Baker. You know, Baker has got the result he wanted, getting the two favourite horses. So now we just need him to somehow win, so the league gets another Buddha punishment. That'd be great. It's not going to happen. I know Buddha wants me to come out here and say Baker's going to win, blah blah blah. But I'm telling you right now, Buddha, when Crouch lost to me a few years back in the Beast Bowl, if you choke like that, I'm going to find out what this punishment is that you hate. I'm going to make it my mission. And it's going to happen. Because if you lose to a 0-win team in a Beast Bowl, you probably deserve a double punishment.
It's probably just expulsion.
Like, he's safe.
He doesn't get to run his team for a year.
If he doesn't win 6-3, 7-2, I'll be very surprised. Right?
He'll win. I've got him winning 7-2.
Yeah, I'll be very surprised if.
So I'll.
To Baker, I know you're hoping that you can somehow scrape a win. And look, so is all of us, mate. We're probably behind you. We're just not dumb enough to think that it's going to happen, right? If you had LaMelo, you know, we'd have a little bit of hope. But when your best player is Jalen Williams, who has been balling, by the way, you're probably in a bit of trouble.
Can we allow Baker to make a trade?
Yeah, I will allow player for my team, 100%. You want some bonus for a week? You can have him. I'll allow it.
I'll lend you Jokic for a week.
Yeah, I think we if it's voted on, it'd be unanimous, wouldn't
it? There might be one guy voting against it.
Yeah, there would definitely be at least one, maybe two.
So, Ben, what are your plans for next Sunday?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see if there is.
Because
it's the whole reason why we.
This is the entire reason.
And I have not seen one invite out for someone hosting a Sunday to final Sunday. So what's going on, lads?
So, obviously, I live internationally overseas, so I'm not participating in anything. But as far as I'm aware, one of the big noses, the non-boys club big nose.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah, that one is having his birthday party on that weekend.
No, he's not.
And I believe he's taking everyone down to his shack at like Aldinga.
Oh my! Oh, he's down south, is he? Oh, I'm 20 minutes from Aldinga. Might just rock up. Or might just, if I see an Uber Eats order for Aldinga for a bigger order, I'll come down. I'll deliver it.
I'm not saying that you should do that, but do that.
I could think of nothing worse to do with my time than crash an Aaron party. No offense, Aaron.
Well, no, because like I know that Matt Crouch probably, I assume James.
So we're not
Um,
having a Sunday final of the whole reason we changed the fan tracks because some little fucking choir boy is having his birthday month. Is this right?
Well, basically, like, we had draft day and we voted on this, and the point of this was to have a league-wide thing on draft day. And so from that exact point in time, Matt knew the date when the final and this Sunday would be occurring, and didn't think to organize something, plan ahead, and say, "This is the date, guys. This is the final. Like, keep this free. Save the date."
And it kind of makes sense now. Shaky obviously offered Buddha and I to go to his house Saturday for a barbecue for his birthday, just on a Saturday. Buddha said he couldn't make it this weekend. So is he going to Aaron's thing as well?
I guess he is.
It kind of makes sense. He said he's not available this weekend. So this weekend and next weekend, sorry. So this long weekend, which is fair enough. Nobody's available on the fucking long weekend. And next weekend he wasn't available. So I'd be interested to see, because he didn't tell us why he wasn't available. So this could have answered a lot of questions. So Shaky, your so-called best mate of fucking 20 years, is dogging you for Aaron. By the sounds of it, you might want to put some hard questions on him, bud. But it is disgraceful that we have not got a league invitation from our fearless fucking dictator about a final Sunday.
He probably should have at least mentioned to the people that didn't know that Aaron was having his birthday. His birthday.
Yeah, it sounds very boys club to me.
No, Aaron's not boys club.
No, you're not trying to say he's in the boys club, but he's in the fucking boys club, mate. If he's not in the boys club, I'm in the fucking skinny club. You jerks.
Well, then you're in the skinny club, because Aaron is no way in the boys club. Even Crouch is by his own.
He tries to claim he's a free
Crouch says that he's not in the boys club.
They say the exact thing that a person who's in the boys club secretly would say, as far as I'm concerned.
That doesn't make sense. The boys club consists of 4 people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is for the numbers, so the 6 votes is a very handy number to have. 6 numbers to have a couple of secret boys club members who pretend they're not in the boys club is a pretty good thing to have if you're a boy. If your leader of the league is the leader of the boys club.
Okay, so first of all, Matt's not the leader of the boys club. Secondly,
the leader of the boys club.
The boys club has no leader. The boys club is chaotic. Secondly, if you go and look at the voting history, the boys club is very much divided on every issue.
Yeah, no, again,
the banter club is the one that stands united. The boys club is
because we have morals and we stick to them. Right?
No, we encourage each other. We encourage each other verbally and emotionally. But when it comes to what we want, we very much vote in our own self-interest.
Well, as you should. Let's be honest.
I
was just trying to throw conspiracy out there, and why do you have to shut it down with logic and reason, mate? Why can't you let me just put my tinfoil hat on my bald, shiny fucking head, right, and just whip up a fucking conspiracy theory to get Baker going, our favourite listener? And nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you just bring the boys club into disrepute like that.
Trying to rap the boys club, mate. Can't even rap your own boys. You're not even a real rap, mate. You're one of them fake rats.
Until you give the proof that Shaky is tanking from all those messages that you assure us exist within the banter club.
They exist.
You don't. Well, there you go. So share those.
Nah, because that's
the messages.
That's a level of rat I'm not prepared to do.
Well, then you are yourself a coward.
That's fine, and that's why I lost my channel. See, so it works, mate. It comes around. See, the cowardness.
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite and a coward.
Oh, I'm definitely that. But I'm a hypocrite on purpose. People think I accidentally be hypocrite. All right, tips, eh? Should we do the tips?
Tips.
Yeah, because someone won the tips this week.
So in my effort to be entertaining last week, I only tipped 2 tips that I actually thought were right.
Yeah.
Only one of those actually won.
So you got 1 out of 4.
I got 1 out of 4. So I tipped Richo to beat Matt. You tipped Matt, so you got that one right. I tipped Simo to beat Serge. And I genuinely thought Simo should have won that. He's let me down there. So you tipped Serge and got that right. We both tipped Marcus. That was the only place we went the same because we just figured we couldn't tip Baker.
Yeah.
And I tipped Buddha because you'd already tipped Shaky.
Yeah.
So
we did rock paper scissors for that, and I thought Buddha was the better option. So you kind of got stitched up for that one, but unlucky.
Yeah, I won, and you were like, "Oh, so you get Buddha," and I was like really confused, but I didn't really. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what that means is that I got 1 and you got 4. We both got 2 in week 1. So you're on 6 and I'm on 3. There's only 2 matchups this week. I can't catch you, so you beat me. Well done.
Enjoy your 3 shots on draft day. Dan, I know you don't listen to us, but somehow this will get back to you. 3 full shots for Isaac of alcohol of my choice, not his.
Hold on, I thought it was my choice.
No.
It was definitely of my choice.
The cigar was your choice, not the shots.
No, we said the alcohol of your choosing, like as in that didn't mean yours. It meant the drinker. It meant the drinker's choosing.
Just have your 3 shots of Fireball, whatever the hell is going to be there, mate.
I'll definitely take Fireball.
Whatever, mate. Just 3 shots. I'm happy with that. Just happy to get a win. You know, I lost a carton. You gained 3 shots, mate. All
right. So we probably should have another bet going on for this one.
Probably could just bet on the final.
Just the final. Yeah, I don't want to bet on the other one.
The baseball doesn't fucking matter.
We could
Buddha's going to win. It's not going to fucking matter. Sorry, I can't fit your narrative, Buddha, of your stupid fucking rant in the group chat about I'm going to tip Baker in an upset.
Do you reckon we've been going more than 16 minutes?
I don't know what time we're at, bro. I can see it actually. No, I can't see it. 38 minutes, so probably about 20 we're running to, eh?
Yeah, I think it's about that. Yeah. So
no, Buddha will convincingly win this week.
I'm picking Buddha 7-2.
Yeah.
So do you wanna pick a margin?
6-3.
Cool. So you're 6-3, I'm 7-2. Now
this is the one. This one we can have a bet on. Now you're going to go Bahrain, and I'm going to go Serge. We've already had a pre-chat about this.
Yeah, I'm taking my boys club loyalty.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with this one. Now we can have the same bet. Another 3 shots for you.
Oh, fuck oath.
Or a cigar if you win. Same bet as last week. So if I win, another 3 shots. If you win, a cigar. That's fine with
deal.
Me. So if
virtual handshake.
Salvardi, imagine the video of you winning the league and keeping Chet, not trading him. Please make sure you don't fucking choke this week, motherfucker. Please.
Matt, imagine the video of Serge winning the league and keeping Chet. And please do not let him create that.
That'll be a fucking... Can you imagine a 3-minute Surge drive-by? Whew, there'll be some collateral damage, I'm telling you.
I don't think Surge would actually
I think
have the content to last for 3 minutes.
I think he will. He has probably been making a list, a serial killer type list of the things he would say in a video if he won to this league. I think he'd have a fucking 5-minute video easily.
You reckon he's like Steve Buscemi and Happy Gilmore, just crossing the names off his to kill list? Yeah.
So hopefully I'm off his to kill list now that I've tipped in. Hopefully you stay on it. Look, it's going to come down to Giannis and Doncic. That's pretty much how we've looked at it. We think Serge is going to have to go for rebounds or steals, but I think he's got a better chance with rebounds he does steals after Matt had a pretty good steal week, to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be one of these. It's going to be probably a 5-4 win to Surge or a 6-3 win to Rain. I'd probably say. If I was going to guess the margins, because if Giannis and Doncic doesn't, it's going to be 6-3.
Definitely. No, I think I have a 5-4 both ways because I'll probably give turnovers to Serge if Luka plays.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So if Luka doesn't play and Giannis plays, I think Matt's winning that, but Serge will keep turnovers.
And LeBron cancel each other out.
Do they?
Yeah, they kind of do. But they do what they do well for their respective teams. Like assist is done. Serge had to have LeBron out and Jar to play to win assists. And Donkey.
Yeah, I think LeBron's a bigger impact because Matt could have competed in points.
We've seen what's happened with Matt's teammate since LeBron hasn't played. He's actually, done well with LeBron. He's shown that LeBron in the right team. LeBron hasn't been in the right team, and that includes mine, includes Strobel's. Well, it was early for Strobel, but Bahrain's team's actually a team that suits LeBron the most, in my opinion.
So you mean the team that was just already good and just added LeBron?
No. Like, because his free throw can kill you. Where he's already terrible at free throw. Bahrain needed the points. Does that make sense? It actually suits his team the way he's got his team set up.
So the points and the counting stats. LeBron gives the immense rebounds, assists, couple of steals. That's bigger loss to Matt than Jar's points with 5 assists and good field goal does.
That was my point. They're both down.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Possibly 2 each. Like if Giannis don't play at all, it'd be such a terrible fucking final.
Well, Jarrett Allen's already probably nearly definitely out tomorrow for the first game. Assume pretty safe to assume he's missing. So that's a blow to Matt, but
it's going to be interesting to see. Now, I will say something about Serge because I inquired about some of his centers earlier in the year. Halfway through the year. And he told me he's keeping them for playoffs in case he plays Bahrain. So I can't wait to see if he plays them or if he was just talking fucking shit. Because this is the week you play them.
I don't think he's given up a first-round pick for Zubac to not play him.
Well, if you're not playing Zubac in a final after giving up your first-round pick, then that's the worst first-round pick ever given away in this league.
Can we just... What did you offer to Serge for Chet that he turned down?
It was around Paul George, but I was prepared to give 2 of my veterans up for Chet.
And he knew that.
Yeah, but the reason, and look, and for good reasoning, which we spoke about before, is that Paul George only has 2 games this week, right? But it's still 2 more games than Chet.
Yeah. I offered Van Vliet and got knocked back there.
Yeah, it was pretty much Paul George and whatever other vet he wanted.
So if Serge loses and
so imagine if he had Paul
2
George,
games of Paul George could have helped. 3 games of Van Vliet could have helped.
It was probably it would have been either Drew or Vooch. He could have had 2 of them players this week against Bahrain. Because that's when I was deciding to go. Because I was long out. I didn't think I would make the playoffs at this point. I somehow made the playoffs, but I didn't. At this point, when I made this offer, didn't think I'd make it.
Another reason why I'm very salty that Serge did not take that offer. So we planned to have some guests on, but Serge never replied. Matt was busy, and the 2 Beast Bowl participants didn't want to pay the tax. So
yeah, fucking tight asses. It's only picked 7 to 12, Baker. Crying out loud. Well, yours isn't, but mine is.
Well, we also just made it Baker's choice, not Buddha's. Anyway, I think that'll just about do us for this week.
Yep. No, look, good luck to the 4 douchebags that are left. I Unlucky to everybody else who has now come last because they're not first.
Good luck to Matt. Good luck to Baker.
Yeah, disappointing that there won't be a Sunday catch-up to have a suss of the final.
Matt, maybe please shed some light on that and allow some gate crashing of Aaron's birthday.
Yeah, look, Serge, if you win this week, I will not ask for news of your sister for 6 months.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
No, I will keep that promise.
Don't make a promise you can't keep.
Because the last thing I want is Bahrain in a sports jacket with his monotone voice, somehow finding a way.
You can't call another one monotone. You already got James.
Yeah,
you got Simo monotone. You can't call him that.
Bahrain's very dull. Dull voice. Then we'll call it. He's dull. He has no excitement in his. He's no entertainment in his voice. And somehow he'll find a way to let Shaky off another punishment in his championship winning video. So I just don't want to hear that. All right. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want the sports jacket. I want the drive-by. So come on, Serge.
All right. We'll be back for our final episode of the season next week.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Are we going to have like a season review at the end of next week, or?
We'll see how much we can be bothered.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, that's actually a good call.
My season's been over for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah. I even lost my hypothetical matchup against Bahrain, so I'm out with
it. AFL fantasy kicks off this week.
Yeah, look, AFL's back, so we can go back.
I got a little wanking over Will Ashcroft to do.
Hope he breaks a leg.
So, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. You can kiss my Ashcroft.
I've still got Dacos, mate. Yeah, I haven't got Ashcroft, so.
That's all right. I got Ashcroft everywhere else.
All over your face.
Ugh.
See you later, you fucking wankers.